track, and we won and ran a fast time. So I'm pleased with everything today and my fitness. So looking forward to next week.
Okay. And Tiana, rejoining Team USA for an event. Talk about that and competing at the Penn Relays.
The Penn Relays is a great meet that really sets the tone for the entire year. We started with the 4x1 here in 2012, and it was just such a good showing that we fed on that energy all the way through the Olympics. We hope to do the same here. I was quite pleased with the result of the race, especially after yesterday's practice. I believe that our team of women had a lot of trust in each other, and that made all the difference today. I felt really good personally on my leg and ran the turn with everything I had. It's just a good way to run more hundreds early in the season, and I want to build on that momentum.
And Mr. Harris, a similar question for you, just collaborating with the team and the group of guys that you ran with today. Kind of talk about that and the race.
It felt really good. You know, I raced most of these guys throughout my collegiate career, and just to come together and actually get the chance to run a relay with them in the American jersey, it felt very special. You know, we been chiming in at each other since yesterday when we found out our order and how it was going to go out and basically leave it all on the track, and we knew we had the chance to come out with the victory. And the thing was, you know, just go out there and leave it all on the track and get the job done, and we got the victory, so it feels great.
All right, and then Brycen, on the second leg of that race, talk about maybe when you got the stick and how you gained the lead for Team USA.
Well, I knew I just wanted to give Javon the biggest lead I could, just so he could, you know, hold on. So I mean, I went out there, just tried to extend the lead as much as I could. Ran strong. Coach told us right before we ran to make sure that last 150 you got something left, and I feel like I executed my race perfectly and came out with a good result.
Okay, and then we'll open it to you all for some questions.
Mike, yeah, start from the upfield start. Can you talk about now this year you're running a lot more 200 than previous year, and can you like give us some more knowledge of that, what your goal is, and why the reason why you're doing that?
The reason why I'm doing it to improve my top end in the 100. I'm running like 9.8 now, so I just feel like to take myself to the next level, strengthen my last 20 meters, I'm going to have to run a 200 to get stronger. So in order for me to run 9.7 and to even contend for myself to get on the podium, I'm going to have to make my top end a lot stronger. So I've been running a lot more 200s, and depending on how I'm running the 200s, I may just double when I get to trials, but we'll see.
Yes, I am both a long jumper and a sprinter. I plan on competing in both events this year. And the thing about my long jump is that it's predicated on being very fast. So my sprint training actually doubles as my jump training. And so even today, I just ran the 4x100, but that is jumps training for me. So next week, I plan to open up in Japan, and I will do both events, the 100 and the long jump, and probably alternate between the Diamond League meets for the events. And I will compete in both events at the Olympic trials in July.
My double is a little bit unconventional, the 400 and the high jump. So I'm kind of more focused on the 400 this year with it being an Olympic year. I plan on doing great things in track and field, but to actually get those two events accommodated at big meets as USA's and potentially the Olympic Games, I had to really make a name in one and basically pave that road. And when I go back and begin jumping as well, you know, I'll be able to hit those marks, which I know I'm capable of doing, and actually have the OC committees and all those guys wanting to accommodate that double at games, because every time I tend to do those double, even from the collegiate level, they always conflicted when it came to time. You know, show me the guy who can jump 7.778 after running the 45-second or faster 400. So that's been the thing, you know, make your name in one, then go make some history in the other one by establishing yourself in one.
So you're thinking about coming back to the jump?
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. I'm gonna.
You're right. I don't think he's anyone who 45-17.
Yeah. Hey, I'm trying to, like, I mean, I always want to be great. I think that's my issue. I want to be great at too many things, and you know, the 400 and high jump, you never really heard of that double, and I want to be the best to ever do it. If I'm the only, you know.
So you
Well, for what the
Your straw is like 6 jumps, right?
We'll also have a chance for some one-on-ones, not to cut you off, but just to share it around. So if you've got some specific questions for one individual athlete, I'm happy to help you with a one-on-one. Go ahead over here.
Mike, NBC had Leroy Burrell on after the 4x1, and he said the following. I'd like you to comment if you could. We've had the same coaches working with these guys for many years, and we've had failure after failure, so it's possible that, it might be time for a bit of a regime change with the leadership. And I think the athletes have to be the catalysts that make that happen. What do you have to say about it?
I mean, he might be right about that, but at the same time, who they hire is not, we don't have any control over that. If we have more control over that, we'll hire who we want to, we run who we want to, what leg we want to, but it's just right now, it's just not happening. So until then, until somebody speaks up or voices their opinion or let us decide what we want to do, it's gonna stick and stay the same. So we're just gonna have to work with what we got, and I'm pretty sure we'll get the job done. But at the same time, people are saying, pointing the fingers, and they're down on us, but nobody's ever tried to come out there and help us. Nobody from the past, Carl, Leroy, none of them have been out there to help us. So I wouldn't really just respect their opinion, because you're supposed to be a leader of the sport, a leader of USA, and you're not coming to help the upcoming guys and the guys who are on the track, training out there, working on handouts, but they don't want to drop any knowledge on us. They just want to down us. So I really don't care what they have to say.
I'd like to chime in on that. I want to say, when we put on this uniform and we put on these colors, we are all one team, and we ride to victory together, and we learn from our failures together. I think that one of the amazing things about Team USA is that the people who make up our relay pools are also there for individual events, and those often take priority over the relay. And so unlike other countries who spend an exorbitant amount of time doing relay handoffs and exchanges, our country supports us in our individual endeavors to be great, to get those medals, to get up on that podium. So our relay practice is shortened because they are supporting our individual efforts to bring home the gold for our friends and family and for our country. So with that said, we always do the best we can do. Sometimes it works out, sometimes we shatter records, but we're all in this ship together. We are Team USA, and we'll figure it out together. We figured it out today, and we'll continue to figure it out in the future.
All right. And with that, we've got another slate of athletes, so if you have any one-on-one interview requests, please let me know. You guys are ready to go?
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next one will feature Carmelita Jeter, Jeremy Warner, and Justin Gatlin. So please sit.
James Hash for President 2024.